Super Mario Odyssey! Hello everyone and welcome to a remake of a remake. Yeah, long story short, part 2's data wasn't so great. I wasn't impressed with the mic quality of the first one. Both the first playthrough and the remake of part 1. So we're going to be starting a new game. In the skies. Peach's castle. Really jumps right into the action. Yeah, apparently, at least from what I've seen of this airship, it's changed a lot throughout development. It got more detailed. There will be spoilers, because this is my, second playthrough. I deleted my first because it was not up to par with my terms of quality. Thinking about redoing my Mario and Luigi videos. But I prefer to buy the 3DS remake. So it's a we'll see. I'd also like to see a remake of Crash Twinsanity or a reimagining. Like Star Fox Zero or Mario 64 DS. Yes, we know. Oh, no, 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 no! Well, that happened. I got careless. Let's not let that happen again. I really love the detail in this game.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh yeah, fun fact. Apparently I learned thanks to Beta 64, who provided a source to an interview that apparently Super Mario Odyssey's development also tied in with the hardware developments of the Nintendo Switch. Like, for each action they put to Mario, they requested that, like a hardware component for the Switch. Such as the motion controls. Like being in the Joy-Cons. And the rumble feature. Probably how the Joy-Cons came to be. Which is awesome, because I'm loving these little things. Despite having big hands, they fit nice once you get a grip for them. Like, I have bare hands. Also, speaking of the Switch, I know I've mentioned this on Twitter, but the Pokemon games, the upcoming ones, I am a little bit excited yet a little bit concerned. There's been a rumor from the same source that confirmed Team Rainbow Rocket and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But, these are all just rumors, cause, yeah. Apparently, it's also the same source. Apparently, we were supposed to have an Alolan Oddish. But that didn't come to be, did it? Apparently the new battle system is pretty much what has me worried, because I love the deep strategy of the Pokemon games. Like the types, the rock, paper, scissors. Like each one has their own little set of abilities and advantages and disadvantages over the other. I want that to be still included. Adding a block edition is a good idea. Yeah, and I've taken a look at it. Apparently they said that it's supposed to be similar to the Digimon World game. And I took a look at it. And, well, it's much like Pokemon's battle system, but the creatures can move freely, which I'm not against. And games like XCOM have really opened the playing field for RPGs. Like, Pokemon will probably attack on their own, like that game, but we can select an attack, and hopefully this is a big need for games like this. I know they've been doing good with the whole transferring Pokemon on from previous generations to newer ones. but they need to keep on doing it. I'm a little bit worried about that. All we know is that Game Freak is, like, doing their best with it. That's what they told us, so yeah. Apparently Z-moves will be making a comeback. No new Mega Evolutions, which I'm not really surprised. But doing Z-moves with the Joy-Cons sounds really fun. As long as I'm able to transfer my Pokemon from the 3DS to the Switch, I'm cool. In fact, I have a few theories on how that could happen. First, I want to show you this. Quality voice acting, Charles Martinet. This is why he needs to be in the Mario movie. There is nobody else that can do Mario better than that guy. No celebrity or Hollywood star could compare the quality that Charles puts in as Mario. You know, I mean, he defined the character with his voice. The happy, jolly Mario we know today. And that's saying a lot for a guy who doesn't... for, Mario's vocabulary per game. He really doesn't say a lot. Don't get me wrong, Charles can do like, dialogue. He filled up the whole audition tape as Mario. We'll get to the amiibo later. Don't want things to be too easy. Whoops. That's how we did it back in the days of the GameCube. Also, I have a little surprise to show you. While my OBS system was down, well, my microphone, not my OBS, I was tinkering with OBS. And I'll show you after this fight. Oh yeah, and speaking of the whole Pokemon transfer, I'll talk about the theories I had on how that could work. Both the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo Switch have wireless capabilities and integrated Friends connection, apparently. Like your Switch friends and your 3DS friends can be synced. So maybe that'll play in via Wi-Fi. Like we could also have a Pokemon Bank application for the Switch. So yeah. Alright. Time to show you. Ta-da! Yep. I can add things like that now. Those are my best two ideas. Either wireless communications between the Switch and the 3DS, or just a Pokemon Bank app for the Switch that integrates with the... that syncs with the Pokemon Bank on the 3DS. Basically, 3DS Pokemon get uploaded into the bank. Players access the Pokemon Bank app on the Switch and just bring them to the Switch. Or just wireless communications. My third option would be a SD card reader or writer. But that seems highly unlikely. I just thought of a fourth option, and that it could use Amiibo. Like in a software update. In fact, having a Pokeball Amiibo would be a good idea. Yeah, or having, like, some form of Pokemon Amiibo compatibility. Like, we could save a team of Pokemon to the Amiibo and bring it anywhere. And use it anytime, anywhere. You don't even need to have the game on you. You could just have that Pokeball Amiibo, tap it on a friend's console, boom! Your entire team is there. In fact, why not let it have, like multiple color variations, like the Master Ball, or the Ultra Ball, or the Great Ball, Timer Ball, Dusk Ball. There's so many designs of Pokeball to go with here for this kind of Amiibo. That's just a few ideas and suggestions I have. The SD card / 3DS cartridge reader writer application for the Switch would be a stretch. It would be a hardware thing and probably cost money. So my safest bet would probably be either 3DS communications or Pokemon Bank app for the Switch that is compatible with syncs with the 3DS Pokemon Bank app. Like the same user can access their little Nintendo account. Now upload it to the bank, They access their account on the Switch. They can get their 3DS Pokemon to the Switch from the bank. But enough about Pokemon, let's just play the game. Another game I'm really looking forward to is Kirby Star Allies, made by HAL Labs. They've been, like, making games like no tomorrow. Oh, the Box Boy series. They have this new development, division known as HAL Egg. Kirby Battle Royale. Yeah, they've been like... Wow. Now Kirby Star Allies. Which allows us to combine abilities. Something that hasn't been seen since Kirby 64. Which was a really cool concept. Yes, I know there was the mix and match with the Tweak Squad. So, I won't forget that, but it was kind of limited. And you had to find scrolls to add an element to, like, a weapon. Grab that. Then jump up in the air. This is Dinosaur. You just have to land on the trampoline. See? There we go, we have the thumbnail for this video. Also, another thing I want to show off is Mario's advancement and movement. Like, it's very fluid. Like spin jump from Sunshine / 3D World, then the cap jump from Cap Throw. Like, watch. And then you can roll after a dive. There was something else I want to show off, but I don't want to take too long. Grab those regional points. I know, right? Mighty Mariosaurus Rex. That was just awesome. Oh, we don't even need to like, climb up there. Oh yeah, fun fact. While I was doing the, original recording for this, I was playing the original Super Mario Brothers on the NES. Sadly, the power adapter for my, NES and, well, died out. The system's fine. Just needs a new, plug. Power cord thing. Oh, fun fact, here's a little tip. If you don't like pressing the button repeatedly, like, for like one of those coin blocks that has multiple coins in them, you can just shake the Joy-Cons. That'll make Mario jump in these kind of sections. Watch. Man, Cappy was right. Also, you can shake the Joy-Cons to, like, move a little bit faster as a chain chomp. Madam Brood.
Good for the junior. Let's move together. Get on top of
I'll lap it up. Okay, that was... See what I mean? Dance, form of movement. Alright. Now time to showcase it. Ugh. Trying to show off here. Get it right. There we go. No, I didn't get the rolling long jump. I did it with style. Yep, I can do that now. Hold your horse, Cappy. I don't even need to use the chain chop to break open the rock with the pipe. I can do this. Just like that. And there's Uncle Amiibo. We're gonna scan, well, an Amiibo. Just hang on a sec. I'll grab him. Alright, first up is Luigi. Mario series Amiibo. Next we have Wario. Mario series Amiibo again. I also have the Brawl, not the Brawl, the Smash Bros. Both Amiibo. Be too hard for Wario, he's an ace treasure hunter. Oh yeah, apparently Random Talking Bush, very talented, hacker from what I'm told, apparently ripped the models for this game. And they look beautiful. Even in, Gary's mod, and they've been formatted for that. Not surprisingly, but like, you can even see the textures in the mustache and the fibers in the cap. According to him, apparently each costume is its own model. Like Mario's eyes have its own model. And apparently the Mario 64 costume well, it is in fact Well, I was right and wrong. It is the one from Super Mario 64. Or but a little more polygons down the center to make it asymmetrical. Oh, and retextured for Super Mario Odyssey. Due to it being a different engine. Like, I heard they did, like, according to an interview with staff who worked on Super Mario 3D World. Yeah. Apparently they make all the engines from scratch. Well, unless talk about, like, Super Mario Galaxy 2. So, like, they do. Hey, I think it's pure coding. Or do a lot of things from scratch. But as of recently, they've even mastered Unreal Engine version 4. Which I have a sneaking suspicion that Metroid Prime 4 might be developed in the Unreal Engine 4, which actually kind of fits in a humorous sort of way. Unreal Engine 4, Metroid Prime 4. Man. All it took was some Mario games, the announcement of Pokemon on the Switch, Mario plus Rabbids, and Super Mario Odyssey, as well as, I think, Kirby Star Allies, to win E3 2017. 2017 or 2016? Remember. But I'm really hoping this E3 that there's a Star Fox game in the works. Like one that hopefully takes place after Command. Like from one of the good endings. I know I've discussed it in previous videos, but a multiplayer Star Fox game would be the bomb. Like a co-op multiplayer Star Fox game. And Mario Kart 8 could run at full 60 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch online. And handle Doom. And runs the Snowdrop engine just fine. So, I have a good feeling that would be the best route for the next Star Fox game. Like to go off of one of Command's more better endings. Or we could have a Star Fox timeline like Zelda that branches off from those multiple endings. Like there's a lot of stories to be told with each ending after that. But I prefer the one where, like, where the gang gets back together. Because we've seen the Star Fox team, like, disband for, like, an adventures. And, like, command. You don't need that again. Like, really? And I prefer for something new. You know? Plus, I'd like to have a playable Crystal again. And she's like one of my favorite characters, I'm not gonna lie there. In addition to that, think about this. Co-op team versus. Wouldn't that be amazing? And in terms for story, there is a lot of room for story. Like, we could have a new villain. Or something. You know? However, during an interview, like, they did say that the next Star Fox game could take place during or Command, or just replace it in general. Who knows? Did see Panther and Crystal will cameo in Smash Bros. For Wii U, which is interesting. And which tells me they all got back together, maybe, and just didn't happen. And, like, it's a side. Don't get me wrong, I love Command and its story. It's just confusing on, like, where does this fit in terms of timeline. And I get that Star Fox Zero was kind of like a reimagining. Like, it can be a different way to see Star Fox 64, like Mario 64 DS and Mario 64. But, yeah. Yeah, and characters like Panther or Crystal might return in the sequel. Star Fox Zero. Like, a dude at Platinum who worked on Star Fox Zero said that they could be in it. They'd love to include them in a sequel. which would make me happy because I'm a real big fan of both characters. Look, I grew on adventures in, like, Assault. Remember playing Assault either at a friend's house or owning it at one point. But I still loved it. Never beat it, but still loved it. Yeah, this moment is just magic. With the orchestra. And the Odyssey taking off. And Mario's little, here we go. Being so enthusiastic. This is why Charles needs to be in the Mario movie as Mario. There is no other substitute for it. No one in Hollywood can do that character but him. I wouldn't even think on even letting Luigi not be voiced by him. Let me rephrase that. I wouldn't think about letting anyone else voice Luigi, but Charles Martinet as well as Mario. Same goes with Wario and Waluigi. Oh yeah, fun fact before we head to the Sam Kingdom and I kind of sign off. Well, apparently, even after the February update, and this is according to sources from the Japanese site, there's going to be even more updates to Super Mario Odyssey. In fact, even like the people that went into the game and ripped the models for this found like unused data for a zombie Mario suit and a Link hat. Really interesting. We see more costumes from other Nintendo characters. Perhaps. You know? Maybe? Sand Kingdom. Up the highest tower. Right, we're gonna get change. I know in the original, I had this layout, but I prefer this now. Look, we can even mix and match. Alright. I'm gonna save up. And I'll see you around, everyone.